foolish little girl. You're going to personify. I was going to say that. Stop. I hope your loved ones are ready to... Dang it. To me, you're just an annoying butt, and my robots are gonna tear out your... guts! Yes, your guts! Ah, ha, ha. how you thought you were a knight, but you're a knave, and I'm gonna send you to an early death hole. I was getting there. I'll try to not let it go to my head that I am the reason you'll soon be resting in peace.
Dad! How are you so bad at this?
This is the rhyme that's going to end your time here in Random. My parents wanted me to be a goat herder, but I'd much rather be a— Silence! I was going to think of that. I hope people won't think you're too shoddy when they discover that you are dead.
Bullshit! You're embarrassing yourself!
No, I won't go back. I can't go back. It's not fair. Back you go, my friend.
The colossal and terrifying upside-down mayor was now stored inside a different and nicer mayor's head. Even and Dicey had done an excellent job, and I was doing an excellent job narrating it. Not that they'd ever realize. Even was learning the world was even stranger and more threatening than in the stories her mother told her. But she was also learning that she didn't have to face it completely alone. Now, all Even and Dicey had to do was return the eyes to Seymour. With his vision restored, he'd be able to give Dicey his third pip, which would be all they needed to open that infernal, mysterious gate to Three Town. they'd made it. Even and Dicey had survived. And what's more, defeated Royam, the dark side of the mayor. But the journey was far from over. Sorry, I'll be quiet now. Yeah, I just get so carried away sometimes. It's just so exciting being a storyteller, you know? Okay. Now, I'll be quiet.
It is good to be whole once again. Even so, he is still a part of me, just one that had grown beyond control. Furthermore, I think I've learned mediocre poetry. Thank you for your help, even. Without him, I'm not the same, but with him, I'm accomplished. He says hello, by the way, even. He says he hopes to see you again, very soon. Goodbye, even. You will always have my thanks.
And so, even went to give Seymour his eyes back. I'm positive he was dying to make eye contact with his pupils once again. And wait a minute. Oh dear. These are terrible. I'll edit them out later.
Hey, what happened? I heard a ruckus.
Long story. But I've got your eyes, Seymour.
Oh, my peepers and weepers. Oh, I've missed you so much. Much better. And as for those pips, if you don't mind, it just takes a little precision, the utmost finesse, and... Done. Good as new, little buddy. Hey, my pleasure. Thank you for helping me properly see again. I mean, I suppose I could. There is room for more. All over Random there are mythical creatures hiding from the clutches of the Queen. Difficult to find, but they may have some. Keep your eyes peeled, and senses even sharper, even. Oh, and remember, all this dice business? Shh, it's our secret. So, what are you gonna do now? The old one step at a... Well, I wish you well on your next adventure. And if I could give you some semi-solicited advice, every roll of the dice matters. But not every roll count. Anytime. Bye, even. I'll miss you. Bye.
The girl was a long way from home, about to enter the land of three. Who knew what adventures awaited her there? The answer is me. I do. I'm the narrator. But for Even and Dicey, the adventure was just beginning. And Even's sister was still out there, somewhere, lost in Random.
What happened here? Home, I guess.
Don't touch that!
You mustn't ever touch that odd. Ever! Never touch it again. I have it because I desire it, Odd. You're 12. There are things you don't understand yet. Anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, Odd. Something special. That rudeness. That's your Wonder Origins showing. Don't worry. We'll break you of that yet. And it's not a gift. It's something to be earned. But for now, go on, try it. I had it made just for you.
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away! Hurry! She's in our sights! Not today, spider monster! You! Oh, wait! Wait! Did you see those robots? What do you mean you've seen bigger?
I always knew I was a sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey! Where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A six-hour child is missing! I repeat,
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway. Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, three siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Your house of cards will never fall down when you've built it with Maddie's help.
Protect the king! Protect the king! He's in danger! We have to...
Fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment? Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war? None of them? None of them? Oh, I've never heard such an...
Find them! Let none who attack the king... let none of them...
I'm noble, you understand. This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does. It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are. I suppose it is. I don't know it. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord Hawk. Just so. But I'm a distant relative. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. Please excuse me.
I've got cars to trade. Oh, hello. You've made it to Three Town, have you? Be careful. I could... But now we're both here. And that means... Let me... Hij is doof wanneer je zelfs een kistelblaar voor voelt doof. Doei duivel, taste je de ball.
Yes?
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation? Oh, how heartbreaking. Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me.
Find them! Let none who attack the king... the attack has begun! The king must be saved! What? Identify yourself, stranger! I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war. Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember? What? How did you know my name? What? I've never seen you before in my life. The king! Protect the king from danger!
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Woo, woo, woo. Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark, too.
Alive? I thought I saw one cat, but you'd better find him quick.
You want to know about the Shadow Man? You want to know about the Shadow. The Shadow Man come, and you might cry, and you might pray. He don't like snuff out muddy grow at his sound.
Leave me alone. Everything's important to someone. If there's a... Oh, you really are. You are. If you stay a spell. Or the Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first... If he were me... Goodbye.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Are you the Shadow Man?
Oh, I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe I'm stuck?
Let him out!
Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war. He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. No, I'm afraid that's not what I do. But I would be willing to trade. Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me. And you're also a bad liar. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the Triplets' War to end. Oh, I'm not. I'm the creature that moves in the dark type. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. If you want me to give you an... I don't care how. I don't care about anything even. Except being feared by everyone again. I've been around. You will figure it out. Or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I... For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
Have you seen Nishka?
You, I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we? No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry, what did you want? Oh, with the children. The 3 children. Well, something happened. There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but... I'm sorry, it was such a shame, such a... I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you? I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then... poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each trip. What's that you say? The king was murdered? Oh, if only I could remember. That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power? And now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the road!
If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life.
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's... Hi there, I'm Tea Time Tootsie. I used to be our late King's master planner. Hey, we don't choose our names, our parents did. Oh, well, the Nanny Fortuna renamed me after my, previous master was murdered. I hear she likes tea. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know. Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. I just invented that saying right now. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the colossuses moves. Everyone noticed. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning Colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No, only I see it. By the order of Nanny Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them, although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward.
Well, as the real. Ball, thank you, boy. They're doing what you the.
Life never goes the way you expect.
Hey, kid. You want to hear a story?
There's a saying in Freetown. Bad luck. I was there in the first battle. The first time the triplets. Oh, I didn't hold anything back. But that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? Everyone's looking for someone here.
Deals here. Get your deals here. Deals here. Get your deals here. War's good for bit. Oh, why? I mean, jack up the deals on your prices like crazy. Everything must go, kid. Oh, sure you do. Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone. You're down. Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone.
Terrific!
Nicey, over there!
Someone has entered your ruined castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy-pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this Count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
The Count? I love that guy. You don't. There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal. It's the Count's friend. That is peace. Okay, I gotta go. If can't wait, then...
You're here to kill me, aren't you? Help me to die? Bah! Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl? I don't know. Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle. Every day. You're being obsequious. You're being kind because you want me to let my guard down and then kill. Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it. In stories that may or may not have been based on. End it? How can you end it when the Colossus is already moved more? What do I... Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that... The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the... War bores me. It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh... Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father. She disappeared when he... She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Oh, of course. Obviously I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken Colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Well, even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to... So that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you... Well, I don't know what I've got like that. Oh, but I do have a finger. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me.
The Count was an odd duck. And a paranoid duck, too, come to think of it. But Even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories. And possibly, just possibly, ending this war in freedom.
Bold of you to be just running around here.
Nein, Kanena, Hana, das Kanenacht, okay. Gone. Kena, don't get it back.
Citizens, country compatriots, let yourself eat cake, for now arrives
The
the
three
winner of the
robots
role,
out there
the
always
Duke.
just destroying things.
You're back! You lovable little scamp! I should buy the card maker's Count
You've done good here today, noble child. You've returned my shmoo to me.
And now let me give you this finger. It's yours. I hope that, with it, you can uncover the truth of my father's murder. The crime scene. One of my servants found it there. It's been...
Poor Even. Hello, Even. You're not asking the right questions. You're still not asking the right... My sisters. The children of the king aren't the only triplets in Freedom. In the middle of this war, my twins disappeared. Can you find them for me? That's not important. You'll know them when you see them. After all, if you find them, tell them to meet me at the safe spot, over by the sword bridges. You'll find us among the teapots.
Sir, 1,000 apologies, sir, but your mid-afternoon cake was burnt in the chef's oven.
A cake flambe? Oh, how delightfully decadent. I'll take the whole thing.
But sire, it's burned to a crisp.
Ooh, a new flavor I haven't experienced for years. What an amusing diversion. Have chef serve it to me at dinner, and if he refuses, kill him, and then yourself.
Yes, sir.
The Duke certainly lived in style. Oh, it was all a show, and the horrors of war did sometimes bleed through the artifice the Duke had constructed. But if he ever noticed it, he certainly never let it show.
I'm having a ball. Simply a great time.
You don't fit in here, my dear. Oh, I most certainly will not. Well, dear, aren't you a ray of...
Ôi giời nè, lệ nè, ôi giời, mấy cái, nè, phối khơi nè, phối đồ ba về, số bán kia, phối lại nè, phối lại về,
Åh, snälla min. Och nå nej. Så kan jag snäna. Säkert någon. Så kan jag mena. Så kommer hon. Så kommer han här. Måka ska. Det är nej hejne. Så kan skap gå. Åket det. Mår man annan.
Delvor, Case, Lasers, Case, Doi, Haggis, Golf, Black, Dog, Full, Foil, Dog, Full, Case, Delvor, Case, Doi, Lasers, Golf, Haggis, Black, Foil, Dog, Delvor.
Here, mate. Great gods, sometimes I feel like it's my sole purpose in life.
At 10, hut recruits, for the Baroness has won the roll. All hail her rule and her rules.
You... No, leave. And
Well, I never. Look at you. You're the spitting image of an unskilled laborer. Perhaps a chimney sweep? Child, no. You simply can't address me. It's a simple matter of respect. You're very well.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Look at you, child. Why, you might as well be dressed in rags. Oh no, child. That is not how you introduce yourself in conversation. Oh no, heavens no. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so, oh, wonderful, wonderful, yes. Perfectly wonderful. Oh, heavens, yes, I could.
Hello, darling. You're a long way from home, aren't you? Poor dear. Hello, darling. You're a long way from... No, darling. That's not how you address a superior. In this kingdom, whenever you meet... There you go, darling.
You! Yes. So... Oh. Well now. Finally some respect around here. Well met, Lady Even. What brings you to the company of the Duke, the one and only rightful ruler of Freedom today? Our old bodyguard? Oh, heavens, what is there left to say? She protected us until she didn't. And my dear, oh, good for her. I should send her a cake. No, out of the question. I have only your word that... All right, I, in my infinite wisdom and appetites, have decided there is a portrait of me here. Certainly, you've noticed my... When we split our lands after my father died, the Count took... What other way? What? Well, I didn't kill him. Oh, one of my... Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what... Oh, one of my...
You have? Just thank you. The more I know about him, the more I can build an accurate, predictive model of his behavior. You have? Describe him to me. That thanks. All this information helps my Terrific!
What were we talking about again? That finger. I'm afraid it's gone. But it's what were we talking about again? Do I need